million for the same line. But why is the book reflecting that all of this money is spent out and we're coming back for the very same projects for the very same amount? If you would permit me, sir.
So, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minister.
yes, we are dealing with 2026, and I encourage the honorable member and all of his colleagues to focus on the future. Let's go forward together.
Sometimes I wonder what type of strong drugs our ministers take. What type of strong drugs, or is it alcohol that our ministers take? You guys just heard that, right? MP Maipal asking this minister, Ms. Priyamanik Chan, right? How come in the 2026 budget, they're budgeting for $2.8 billion of Guyanese taxpaying dollars, our resource dollars, that would have been sacredly entrusted to the government of Guyana to do certain developmental projects, when they would have had the same money in the last budget? The last budget, they had 2.7 billion. And the penitence market, which was higher than $60 billion, the budget, and it would have been spent out. $200 million for the Stabroek market, no work was done, would have been spent out. Millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars for the West from Veld or the East from Veld market. Higher than $40 million for a green space at Merrimount Mall. 2.7 billion really for the Border Green project. And all the money spent out with no verifiable work that can show as to why exactly this money was spent out. Now the 2.7 billion would have been entrusted to Miss Savitri Sonia Parag, because as you know, Miss Savitri Sonia Parag just switched position with Miss Priyamanik Chan. Now, during the budget debate, Mr. Maipal asked Miss Savitri Sonia Parag, where is the money? Who got it? How they got it? And where is the verifiable proof that the money was actually used up? And there was no answer. And up until today, no accountability from Miss Sonia Parag. Now Miss Manik Chan now, she is here over in the same ministry that Parag left, which is local government and regional development, asking for $100 million more than what Sonia Parag had, that she can't give account for, that the money has been spent out. And when Mr. Maipal asking how come, this woman, Miss Manik Chan, said she's asking for all the opposition MPs to focus on the future and let's go forward together. These people becoming real disrespectful and blatant now, Guyanese people. This is your children's future these people spending out, you know, and enriching themselves, their affiliates and their cohort, with no accountability, no transparency. And it seems like not even Parliament can appraise the government and hold them accountable. It is up to you and I as a collective to do it. Just imagine this woman, Priya. Let's move forward together, making jokes. $2.7 billion, that's a lot of money. That is life-changing money for certain entire ministries. But these people just get to spend out our money with no verifiable proof, no paper trail, no oversight, and then come back for the same amount of money. Guys, can't you see this is a grand monopoly? Can't you see these people set this country up and set this government up and are fixing it and continually monopolizing it in such a way that they don't have to be accountable for their squander and their plunder and even their colonization of Guyanese people? Now, this is what I want you guys to understand. We have to come together and start protesting these things. If anybody is given a little contract for $10 million and they do not complete that contract, whenever the engineer comes, the engineer doesn't find that whatever it is in your bill of quantities is reflected in wherever you completed, that contractor can be blacklisted, barred, and even go to jail. Why is it different for Minister Savitri Parag and different for Miss Manik Chan and the likes of them? How can the people who try to tell us to obey the law, who are leaders who are supposed to be leading by example, not take accountability for our hard-earned tax-paying dollars? And we just sit back and we allow this. Minister Savitri Parag and Minister Manik Chan, they got to apologize to this nation for these kinds of talks. These are our children's future. These are our grandparents' pensions that they continue to withhold from them as they give them the pittance. These are money that can be pooled into the public assistance money that could raise the public assistance in this country from beyond 100 US dollars per month. Guyanese people are way too cooperative, way too docile. You guys need to understand what's going on. This is why these people getting so rich. This is why Miss Sarah Brown can own these mansions. This is why Miss Susan Rodriguez can own these mansions and own a mansion in Florida. This is why Miss Manik Chan, I'm sure, owns mansion. And this is why they can continue to slim off like magic. And all of these things that we're seeing happening. Brothers and sisters, these are our children's quality of life these people are playing with. This is your grandparents' quality of life they're playing with. This is our primary and public health care that they are playing with. This is development, equity, inclusion, and transformed quality of life for each and every Guyanese that these people are playing with. And it seems like the opposition can't hold them accountable. The opposition can't just talk. And it's been said that only one time oppositions could raise an issue because of some rules set in Parliament. So you trust me, guys, we have to be the opposition. It has to be up to you and I to come together as one unified voice, down all tools and put these people out of office. They're not even managing our money effectively because they can't account for it. And if we allow them to continue to run this country like this, imagine when the oil has been exploited, where are we going to be? If you don't want to stand up for yourself, brothers and sisters, look at your children. Think of how you grew up, how hard it was, and then look in the eyes of your children and think of how hard it's going to be for them if we continue to allow these people to squander and mismanage our money with no accountability, no transparency, no oversight, and no one else culpable for the criminal acts of fraudulent conversion or obtaining money by false pretense. This is an Eternity Enterprise presentation. Y'all stay.
Greetings, welcome one and all, and today I'm featuring this very special plant to you. These are mango leaves, and this is the plant of the day. And as we all know, mangoes are sweet and juicy and packed with nutrients. And for me personally, mango is the best fruit on earth. And the leaves are good for diabetics. It is good for your liver. It is packed with lots of antioxidants. And it is very good for any type of cold you have. You use mango leaves. Even if you don't have any of the symptoms, you use mango leaves because it is an overall great beneficial plant that has been used for centuries. And you can use this mango leaf today. If you haven't tried it, try it. And I thank you all for watching and have yourselves a very pleasant day.